like the the idea that you can prove, or this allegiance to the idea that autistic people exist because we have a quote-unquote neurodevelopmental condition that makes us autistic is, to me, and I don't know how else to look at it, a eugenicist talking point. The idea that, because it perpetuates the idea that all autistic people are normal and we aren't, and I don't know how you continue going on with that idea without it being like fundamentally eugenics. And even if you consider the idea that like autistic people have like sensory processing disorder, or like which alleges that there's this normal way to process your senses and there's a not normal way to do so, which also doesn't make sense with neurodiversity. I don't think those are useful ways to talk about like how to identify people as autistic, or like to understand people as autistic. There is this study that hold on, I'm gonna look at it right now. It's called Investigator Markers of Rapport in Autistic and Non-Autistic Interactions, and I think that's a more useful way to like start thinking about how to consider who is and isn't autistic, because there is a difference between how autistic people and autistic people communicate, and it isn't just about like who's direct or who's not direct, because a lot of that, it just depends on like what is considered direct by the person, what isn't. But there is a way that like if you pay attention that like two autistic people or two non-autistic people, or an autistic person and a non-autistic person communicates, that you can, like if you pay attention to how the interaction is going, you can see the difference and you can understand the difference. And it's not like overly complicated, but it isn't like simple either. But yeah, that to me is like a more useful way to start thinking about what the difference between autistic people and autistic people are, because it's really just like a difference in social communication skills, in my opinion anyway.